Spider-Man can. Yeah, I suck at singing. And I'm getting bit by radioactive spiders. Woohoo. What is up, YouTube? Yeah, just letting everyone know I cannot sing and I will never try singing ever again. I want to talk about 3 things. I hope that gave you guys a clue what I would like to talk about. Tired, long week. Long, stressful week. The first thing I would like to talk about, since it's the easiest thing to talk about, is the movie The Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Jamie Foxx. Have we seen better? Have we seen worse with the one with Tobey Maguire? That's a toss-up. Because the character Electro actually saves this Spider-Man movie. Like, without the character Electro in it, it will be a big, fat waste of time to see. Some people will be like, oh, that's just your opinion. But in reality of things, if you kind of think about it, it kind of is. The character Electro, sorry, might be some spoilers when I make this video, but anyways, the character Electro is actually the only villain in the movie that was fully put together. Easy enough to explain. Here's the case for it. So you guys know what I'm talking about if you run across it in a store and be like, ooh, I might want to buy that. But anyways, all the other characters, the Rhinoceros character, in the movie, he's very, very half-baked. Put it this way, he's the definition of half-baked. They don't get into the depth of the character. You don't understand why he's there. And he's just goofy and annoying. Like, there's no real history behind him. They don't get into depth on why he's the Rhinoceros. And the Hobgoblin, they don't even explain. They explain, but the same with the Hobgoblin. It's just, they could have done so much better with this, but on this next time, we have seen an improvement from the first one. I still don't like the fact that, in a way, they developed their own Peter Parker. Perfect example of what I'm talking about. In the comic books and in the original one with Tobey Maguire, Peter Parker never yelled at Aunt May. In this one, and in the first one, you see Tobey Maguire, not Tobey, my bad, I meant to say Peter Parker, Peter Parker, we all see Peter Parker snap at Aunt May a handful of times. And that's not really the Peter Parker that we all kind of knew. And yeah, it was kind of, it seemed like they were more focused on trying to use their special effects and and oohs, but at the same time, you need a story. Movies are about telling a story, not really about having special effects they can toss in an hour 45 minutes. No, not at all. But that is what we got. It is too many special effects. Not enough explanations on certain characters and why they the way that they are. That is why I said without Electro, the Spider-Man movie is a big waste of time. I know some people will be offended by me saying that, but hey, I'm just stating facts. What makes a good movie is going into details. More and more details you can go into about characters and why they the way that they are, more people will be entertained, more I am entertained. Everyone's a happy camper. More details they can go into. And this, we don't get too much details. Yeah, and I will hop to my next thing I would like to talk about is Spider-Man Unmasked. Woo! This comic was made in 2006. Yeah, I'm working on getting a editing program for my laptop, so I don't have to keep holding up stuff. I can just bam, post it. What really caught me when I was just digging through comics and buying comics and stuff like that was the artwork. Normally we're used to a more comic booky Spider-Man thing, and this is more not as comic booky. And also, just how more grown up Peter Parker looks, and just on the cover. Normally with Spider-Man, well, with Peter Parker, Spider-Man, aka whatever you want to call him, the main character, normally he is for anywhere from the age of his early teens to his early 20s. We never actually seen a Peter Parker in his 30s whatsoever. And that's what really got me about this particular comic, was that you get a older Peter Parker. That's what really got my attention. Like, I was pumped! Finally! He's grown up! Seeing Spider-Man grown up! It's kinda cool. And his role in society really got my attention also. He's a teacher! So I was like really into this, but the main thing that really got my attention, because I didn't fully read it, this is like the second day I had it, so I'm hoping maybe I can do another video as soon as I'm done reading it. I got maybe halfway through. Peter Parker is not the main character in this story. That's all I'm going to say. No spoiler alerts. I would like you guys to dig for it, possibly buy it, or possibly, just saying, you could possibly win this comic book on my channel. Just letting you know. And it is just awesome how you get a mature Peter Parker. He's a teacher, he's 30, he looks like he's 30 in this. It's just amazing how you can actually see a hero that you may have read and watched on TV slowly grown up, and we really don't see that with any other heroes lately, like Wolverine or Daredevil. They all stay the same age in the Marvel Universe. My last subject has to do with something that Spider-Man is normally stopping a villain. What weapon that he might be taking out of the villain's hands. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It's called a stiletto switchblade. I'm not really focusing on this particular stiletto right here. I am focusing on stilettos in general. First thing that I want to say about this before I go any deeper into this, if you're going to buy one, please check your state laws, because every state is different. And perfect example, Ohio, you cannot have one. You cannot buy, they're extremely hard to find and buy because they're illegal. They're not legal to have. Not legal. No. In trouble. Jail time. No. Anyways, well, what I would like to say about this is, depending on where it's made at, depending on what kind of quality that you're going to get. If it's made in China, it will fall apart, it will break, it will jam. If it's made in Italy, it's not going to fall apart or break as quickly. This one is made in China. There's a small jamming problem. Yeah. See what I mean? Do not buy and don't buy it if it says made in China. Big waste of money. Big waste of time. Yes, they're fun to just BS around with all day long if you can get it to work. I just made my point. And we do see these a lot in comic books and movies where a group of thugs are in the corner, and there's maybe a chick walking home or something like that, and they'll pull one out, give me all your money. Wow, this is a really crappy knife. And then maybe the hero stomps in the corner and stops around and be like, free scumbag. Or you might have Batman throws Batarang or something like that. But most of the time, yeah, that's all the time that I have. If you do like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. One more thing, if you want to win this comic, please put these answers in the comment section below. How old is Stan Lee? That's my first question. Second question is, how much money did the first Spider-Man movie make? Third and final question is, give me 5 seconds to think about this question. You know what? Yeah, let's answer those two questions, and you can win the Spider-Man comic book. Thanks for your time. Peace out.